And in the middle of it all, Sydney Sweeney walks in looking like a real-life Christmas miracle. The energy in the room shifts. Cameras tilt upward, and suddenly the vibe feels like fireworks wrapped in festive lights. And the very first reaction says it all. You look insane, you look gorgeous. That wasn't an exaggeration. Sydney didn't just arrive, she glowed. Sydney laughs, adjusts her shimmering outfit, and explains the inspiration behind the glamorous look. She says she's obsessed with the holidays, the lights, the warmth, the nostalgia, and tonight she simply wanted to feel like a sparkly Christmas light. And honestly, she nailed it. That glittering, glowing, holiday magic aura wasn't just fashion, it was energy. Sydney has always been one of those celebrities who radiate emotion when they walk into a room. Tonight, she radiated joy, confidence, and maybe even a little mischief. But the real spark in this moment is when the conversation shifts toward Amanda. The interviewer mentions seeing Sydney and Amanda together, noticing how close they've become, how naturally their bond shines in every photo and every appearance. And at that point, something changes in Sydney's face. A softness, a warmth, something real. She calls Amanda my everything. Not casually, not playfully. She says it the way someone talks about a person who truly made an impact on their life. She says she loves her so much, that Amanda is someone she hopes to work with for the rest of her life. Sydney talks about her kindness, her humor, her realness, and then she reveals something deeper, that Amanda has been there for her this year in ways no one else has. That Amanda opened her eyes, supported her, showed up in moments when others didn't. It's rare to see a friendship this genuine in Hollywood, where relationships are often temporary and surface level, but this one feels different. It feels like family. Sydney says she appreciates her deeply. She admires how real she is, and she smiles at the interviewer, agreeing that interviewing Amanda is always refreshing because she's so cool. You can tell this isn't PR friendship. This is soul-level connection, the kind of bond you develop when your darkest days meet someone else's light. She shares a funny moment from earlier that day. During interviews, they were talking about holiday traditions, and when asked what their first dish is on Christmas morning, both of them answered cinnamon rolls at the exact same time. It was one of those weirdly perfect moments that makes you question fate. Sydney even jokes, were we separated at birth somehow? The chemistry between them is natural, effortless, and pure. It's friendship goals, co-star goals, and sister energy all rolled into one. As the interview moves toward her performance in the film, Sydney's eyes reflect a mix of excitement and nerves. The interviewer mentions the movie's sexy scenes, the torture sequences, and asks whether Sydney has warned her friends and family about what they're about to see. Sydney laughs and says most of her family were already huge fans of the book, so they know exactly what's coming. They've read it, they're excited, and honestly, she doesn't want to prepare them too much. She wants their raw, surprise reactions. Because when you're an actor, seeing your loved ones react to your work is a kind of magic on its own. Then the conversation drifts toward her co-star, Brandon, the charming, layered male lead who brings mystery and depth to the film. Sydney praises him, calling him perfect for the role, because he's exceptionally good at playing complex characters. She mentions that every actor in the cast had to navigate layers. Nothing was surface level. Every moment had meaning beneath meaning. The film required actors who could peel back emotional depth like onion layers, revealing new truths at different times. Sydney says everyone delivered, outstandingly. Then comes one of the most viral highlights of the night, Sydney's Shrek-themed Friendsgiving. The interviewer laughs about it, calling it iconic. Sydney laughs too, and honestly, who else but Sydney Sweeney would host a Shrek-themed Friendsgiving and still make it look glamorous? It's one of those moments that show her personality, playful, bold, quirky, and genuinely fun. When the talk switches to Christmas plans, Sydney reveals something surprising. She has never traveled for the holidays before. This year, though, she wants to change that. And not just with a cozy trip. No, Sydney wants to jump out of a helicopter and ski. The interviewer laughs, thinking she's joking, but Sydney doubles down. She's serious. She explains she's been skydiving out of a helicopter before, and she already skis, so why not combine the two? It's crazy. It's wild. It's so Sydney. The interviewer jokes that maybe Amanda could join her. Sydney smirks. She's already tried convincing Amanda, but Amanda won't do it with her. That little imagavicity sparks another laugh. It's the kind of detail that makes the friendship even more real. Sydney is the adventurous daredevil, Amanda is the grounded realist. Opposites, yet soul-connected. Then comes the heart of the night, talking about Sydney's massive year. A year filled with success, projects, growth, challenges, and evolution. The interviewer asks what she's manifesting for 2026, and her answer is unexpectedly grounded. She says she wants to continue being happy, to stay surrounded by incredible creatives, to keep learning, growing, and challenging herself, and above all, health. In a world that constantly demands more, bigger, better, louder, Sydney's manifesting peace, balance, happiness. And maybe that's what makes her shine so brightly. Not just the sequins, not the cameras, not the fame, but the fact that she wants to remain human, grounded, and grateful. She ends with a smile as festive music plays in the background, wrapping up the moment like the final sparkle of a holiday light. The energy, the authenticity, the bond with Amanda, the wild holiday plans, the dreams for the future, everything comes together to form the perfect glimpse into Sydney Sweeney's world. A world full of glitter, growth, love, friendship, and the kind of fearless ambition that creates stars, not just actors. And in this moment, you realize Sydney isn't just a sparkly Christmas light. She's the whole tree. The warmth, the glow, the emotion, the chaos, the magic. A star at the top, shining bright, unbothered, unstoppable. And 2026? It isn't ready for her, but she's more than ready for it.